it's Sam here from KitchenGadgetsClub.com, and I've got a brilliant recipe for you here. So, on our last video we showed you how to make Swedish meatballs, the sauce, the mashed potatoes, the peas and everything, using mainly ingredients from IKEA. So this one is all about the fact that I've still got loads of frozen meatballs, and if you haven't got an IKEA near you, you've got another brand of frozen meatballs, or maybe you are doing the IKEA ones, then this is how to cook your frozen meatballs in the air fryer.
First, let me explain to you who we are. If you're new around here, my name is Sam, and I've been teaching people how to cook smart with just kitchen gadgets for over 10 years. In fact, we don't even have an oven or a hob in our kitchen. We are double Sunday Times bestsellers, and The Independent calls us the best for beginner cooks. But because we've been creating videos for a while, we've ended up with more than 1,500 recipe videos on our YouTube channel. So what we have done is we have created a recipe index organised by gadget to help you quickly find your next recipe video. You can find them all at KitchenGadgetsClub.com/YouTube, and we would be honoured if you would subscribe to our YouTube channel for more recipe videos like this. So now let's get back to the food.
So let's have a look at the bag I've got left. So this is my bag. I've still done loads. It amazes me how many you get in a bag from IKEA. So if you open it up, they're like a standard size meatball anyway. So you could even do vegetarian ones following this method. And of course, I'm going to use my Kasori air fryer for this. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to our channel because we have some brilliant videos, not just frozen food. We do a bit of everything using the air fryer. So let's load them all in. You can do as many as you want and keep the same cooking time as what we're doing here. So that's a good sized portion, that, if you look there. So they're ready to go on. I've still got a few more left. You just get so many. So pop them on. And we're going to go with the 15-minute cook time at 180 Celsius, 360 Fahrenheit, and that is perfect for meatballs. And don't forget to grab yourself a copy of our air fryer time and temp chart. It's a Sunday Times bestseller, and it's absolutely brilliant for learning the time and temps for the air fryer. So let's get it on, shall we?
So now let's get our frozen Swedish meatballs on, 180 Celsius, 360 Fahrenheit, 15 minutes, and then press start. Whilst we're cooking, let me introduce you to Kitchen Gadgets Club. We recommend joining it because it's brilliant for kitchen gadget recipes with step-by-step photos. It's got lots of easy recipes. You can join for as little as £1 a week. It has a library of over 1,000 plus kitchen gadget recipes, and we add 4 new exclusive recipes every single week. Here are just a few of the recipes. Each recipe has both metric and imperial, step-by-step photographs, plenty of useful kitchen gadget advice from experts. Just take a look at some of the photographs. And of course, you can join by heading to KitchenGadgetsClub.com/join. And now, shall we get back to the food?
And we've beeped. So, shall we check on our meatballs? Are you ready for this? Oh, look at those, don't they look beautiful? Those are meatballs in the air fryer. Don't they look fabulous? And I've got my thermometer out so I can give you an idea of the temperature they're at with us cooking them from frozen. Yes, they're well over 70. Beef doesn't have to be over 70, but it just shows that they're cooked and they're fully heated through, because it's hard when you're doing something like meatballs. Right, so I've got a big confession to make. I was doing the video yesterday, well, I shared it with you yesterday, for Swedish meatballs with the sauce and the mash and everything, and I was dishing it up, and you know what? I totally forgot to add some of the delicious jam that we associate the most with IKEA. So I had actually picked some of that from IKEA as well, so I thought I absolutely love it with some meatballs. So I'm just going to add a little dish of some of this gorgeous jam. And would you believe it, this tray I'm using is actually IKEA's as well. I picked them, a bunch of them up from a charity shop because I love them. Yes, as you can tell, I've got an IKEA addiction. It's just a shame it's a 3-hour round trip. When we lived in Portugal, which was our first introduction to IKEA, we were much closer. Oh, look at those. So, pop them all on. Got them all. Oh, and that is your meatballs with your jam. Oh, yes. And by the way, if you can't get the jam that they use, I believe they call it lingonberry, they do say a close second is some cranberry sauce. So bear that in mind when you have some. Oh, but look at that. Doesn't that look fabulous? I can't wait to tuck into these. These just look so good. So if you like meatballs and you're just looking for some quick frozen meatballs, then that is the time and temps. Don't forget to go over to KitchenGadgetsClub.com, search meatballs because we've got plenty of options there, as well as our full recipe for our Swedish meatballs in there, and we've got some more ones coming very soon as well. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel because we want to be able to show you other greats like this that are so easy for you to follow along with at home. Thanks for watching, and now you've seen a glimpse into our ovenless world. And of course, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. This is what I call one of our step-by-step instruction videos. If you would rather have short and sweet, don't forget to check out our shorts. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook, TikTok and Instagram. And if you want to find videos quickly, if you head over to KitchenGadgetsClub.com/YouTube, you can see an A to Z list of all our YouTube videos, so you can find videos by Kitchen Gadget. And I'll see you again soon.